Welcome to Alafia Herbs. It's the noun and the verb. Peace, love, wahala-free living, joy and happiness. That's what I'm giving. 'Cause it's okay to be high on life. Tipsy.
Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Esther Ovba, aka Extra Esther, aka What Kind of Life Is This? And I am the founder and CEO of Alafia Herbs Limited. Please like this video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing content, tips, and advice. Now, for today's topic, we are going to be discussing bad blood. And I'm not talking about the girls that you're beefing with, I'm talking about our periods. Ladies, your overall health can affect the types of periods that you have. And conditions such as PCOS, endometriosis, ovarian cysts, and cancer, as well as stress, contribute to the type of period you'll have and how regularly you will have those periods. The color of your periods are a strong and key indicator in your overall reproductive health and your level of fertility. I have a list and a chart that you can follow to find out where you are on your health journey. Let's start with the first one. Cranberry or red raisin. Red. Bright red periods symbolize strong, good and steady flow, fresh blood, nothing to worry about, nothing to see here, people. If you have bright red blood on your period, you are fine. On the first 1 to 3 days, that is perfectly healthy, nothing to see here. Light pink blood can be a sign of light bleeding or nutrient and mineral deficiency, a low spleen QI, or excessive and extreme fasting or too much exercise. If you have any of these, please go and see your doctor. Light pink blood can also be a sign of extremely low estrogen levels. Purple blood or eggplant dark purple color is a sign of heavy bleeding, especially usually coming with clots. This is a sign of PCOS or endometriosis. It can also be a key indicator of cysts and fibroids. These periods tend to be very painful, heavy, and can actually make you anemic and tired. Please do go and find out what the symptoms are. And I strongly recommend, if this is describing your period, you switch immediately to an alkaline vegan diet to halt these symptoms. You do not have to suffer. There is a cure, and it's the medicine, which is the food. Do not resort to anything removing of your uterus or your womb. You can eat these symptoms away. Brownish or maroon blood can be a sign that you are pregnant. It can also be a sign of low QI in your liver. Another sign for brown blood could be old blood from a previous cycle coming out, or it could mean your period is coming to an end. It can also indicate low progesterone levels. If this is your case, please do go and get a checkup done and find out what your levels are, and please do check your liver. And again, an alkaline vegan diet is the best way to put back your body's natural balance. Drugs will not help solve this. Drugs do not heal people, they help to preserve you. We at Alafia Herbs, we are not preservatives, we are fresh, fun and fruity ladies. Orange looking blood could be a sign of infection, or it could be your blood mixed with discharge. That one is usually something you should definitely pop along to your doctor to, but most cases it's blood mixed with a bit of discharge. But do check it out. We don't want to leave anything to chance. Black blood is a sign of serious blockage in your uterus, usually at the neck of the uterus, which is where your womb meets your vagina. If this is the case, please go to your doctor and get a scan and find out exactly what is going on. Black blood is a sign of blood that is staying trapped up in the uterus for way too long and could lead to other serious health issues. Please consult your doctor if this is your case. Grey or ashy colored blood is a sign of thrush or bacterial vaginosis. This particular blood usually has a very strong and offensive odor. This is a sign of pH imbalance, and I strongly recommend for that you take the Alafia Herbs pH balancing tea and refrain from consuming bread and yeast products, as yeast throws off the natural bacteria that is already present and similar to that in bread in our wombs. Yellow colored periods is a sign of serious infection, usually sexually transmitted. If this is your case, ladies, I strongly recommend you go to your gum clinic or your sexual health clinic. Definitely go to a doctor and seek treatment. And number one, please, please, please do not have unprotected sex. Stay safe. Your womb is your sacred place. If you cannot speak for that person and know that you can trust them or where they've been, please do not put your health at risk, because the long-term effects of prolonged sexual transmitted infections can lead to infertility and the blocking of the fallopian tubes, which is where your egg travels from to go and sit nested lovely in that uterus. So please be mindful. If you are having yellow periods, please seek medical advice immediately. It could be a sign of serious infection. Foods that make periods painful and heavy. Fizzy drinks, carbonated sugary beverages are the number one drink if you want a painful and heavy period. Please, ladies, avoid these drinks. They do nothing for you, and they increase the pain by drying out the muscles of the uterus, which cause extra friction and pain. And it's not cool when you have to still go to work, go to school, and deal with a period. I don't know about you, but when I'm having a really painful period, I do not want to hear it from anyone. So ladies, let's be mindful and make our lives easier, because life, it's already hard. I'm even trying to find out what kind of life this is. Red meat and assorted. Oh yeah, match out, aunties. I know there's some of you, your pot of stew, na zoo. It is a zoo. Every animal day for that pot. But let me tell you something right now. All of those shaki, abodi, bokoto, kidney, meat, even eyeball. I even had a friend that used to put cow nostril in the food. You're saying, hey, it's out there. I said, zoo, zoo. All of these meats block your adrenal glands. Adrenals are responsible for getting rid of toxic chemicals out of your body quickly. When these are blocked, it's going to end up sitting in your body and causing havoc on your reproductive system. It creates more mucus buildup, and more mucus means more inflammation. And guess what inflammation means? More pain in your period. Did you know that when you're on your period, your uterus grows to double its size? So you can imagine where all that bloating and discomfort comes from. And then on top of that, you want to now add a zoo into your intestine. What is this? Soy and soy-based products. People, please be aware. We have been sold the image of soy as being a healthy and plant-based alternative to meat. This is completely untrue. Soy is a GMO product, and did you know that George Washington Carver, the great inventor, used soy to make plastic? This is not a naturally occurring crop in nature, and it is highly loaded with estrogen. And as I've mentioned in earlier points, we already produce estrogen. We do not need to add extra estrogen to our blood. Please avoid soy and soy-based products. Read the back of the packaging of seasonings, of foods, of drinks, because soy is pretty much in a lot of food. And yes, as I mentioned in earlier points, reduce your meat intake, but this is not an invitation to go and take soy, because it's actually just as bad, if not worse, and it does affect your liver, which is key in cleaning out your blood and all your systems. Fact about soy. Did you know that soy was actually invented by a priest in the UK in the 1800s called Gregor Mendel? He used this soy to crossbreed across other plants until he came up with it. This is full of nitrogen, which literally depletes cells of oxygen. And once cells are depleted of oxygen, cancer starts to form. All cancer is a lack of oxygen to cells. No matter where the cancer in the body is, it's the same thing. There's a lack of oxygen getting to the cells. Cancer is a fungus that is spreading. When you oxygenate your cells, the fungus can no longer grow and feast on rotting cells. So ladies, let us be mindful, and remember, Alafia women, we like our fresh fruit and veg. So let us give our cells oxygen and life so that we can give ourselves and our families and our communities life too. Another food that makes your period painful and heavy is, brace yourself now. Are you sitting comfortably? Rice. bread, yam. Wait, don't pass out. Calm down, calm down. I know so many of us ladies say, I can't live without rice, so rice and stew day, jollof rice. Even me, I be matriarch of jollof rice. But I had to recognize and accept that jollof rice, fried rice, rice doesn't help. Rice increases the growth of fibroids. Rice is also a grain too. Grains also have their own naturally occurring estrogens. Again, the key word seems to be popping up here, which is estrogen. Rice, bread, and yams are starches. Starches block the adrenal glands. Starches clog it up and make it harder for your body to remove waste. When you have blocked adrenals, you can end up having carcinomas. Carcinomas are merely balls of pus and mucus hardening, which become cancer when they burst. In the womb, these become uterine fibroids or endometriosis or cysts that also can become actually very dangerous, and when they burst could lead to death because serious bleeding will occur. Please, ladies, I'm not saying don't eat rice at all if you struggle, but please consider transitioning off of rice. I myself eat quinoa as a rice replacement. There's also alternatives such as kamut and bulgur wheat if you do not want to come off straight away. I also recommend brown rice. Brown rice or ofada rice is a great alternative to the typical white rice that we usually get, or these American long grade or imported rices. Rice actually becomes carcinogenic, and that is why rice that spoils is very extremely dangerous to human health, because it's a carcinogenic, which means it's poisonous. It's the same as drinking bleach. Please try and come off the rice. Bread is a terrible enemy of the womb. Yeast is a fermenting substance. We naturally have similar bacteria within our wombs anyway. So when you eat bread, you will find that you're more prone to discharge, funny bad smells, thrush, and BV. I personally used to be the bread queen. I used to absolutely love a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Couldn't live without it. But I had to accept that this bread was constantly causing me to have odor, pH imbalances, and thrush, which is embarrassing for me at the time. I have slowly transitioned off of bread, but every now and then, ladies, if you do feel you want bread, I strongly suggest you go for a sourdough and rye bread, which is a naturally occurring grain and organic and created by God as He intended. Dairy. Listen to me, ladies. Dairy, which is by way of yogurt, eggs, and milk and cheese, are extremely inflammatory. This is one of the most inflammatory things you can put inside your body. Milk-based products are, again, high in estrogen, and they stimulate growth of any fibroid cysts or cancers. Milk, eggs, and cheese have no place in our diet. And as Africans, most of us are actually lactose intolerant. Dairy-based and milk products are extremely mucus-forming, blocking intestinal tracts and affecting nutrient absorption from within our intestines. So as much as you're eating, you may find that you're always anemic. It's because all of these things block up your system with mucus and therefore making it almost impossible for your body to get all the nutrients that it needs. Please, please cut out dairy. Eggs are part of dairy, and did you know that eggs are actually chicken periods? When the egg of the chicken isn't fertilized, it becomes your breakfast. But the truth of the matter, if it was to be fertilized, it would become a baby chicken. Why are you eating chicken periods? And by the way, why are you drinking milk? Are you a baby cow? The same way your mom breastfeeds you is the same way the cows want to breastfeed their children. Don't worry, I have an alternative. Calm down. What I suggest is you can go for dairy-free milk alternatives. I personally love hemp milk. It's high in omegas 3, 6, and 9. It's full of protein and good fatty acids which help rebuild your brain. Another dairy-free milk alternative is almond milk. Almond milk is a very subtle tasting light milk, and it can be used in most recipes in replacement of dairy milk. I strongly recommend that. If you don't mind the taste, coconut milk is also an excellent alternative to dairy, and it has its own taste, but I like it, and it's quite thick and it has a full body flavor, and coconut is amazing for your health. Things I recommend to totally and utterly avoid. Avoid soy. As explained before, it's full of nitrogen, robs your body of cells, and just is an all-round bad guy in your diet. Secondly is MSG, stock cubes, and seasonings. Please, a lot of these are full of preservatives that could preserve dead bodies. Also, it's full of E numbers, which again rob nutrients from your body. And in order for your body to process these chemicals, it actually has to take minerals from your bones, therefore making you more prone to symptoms such as osteoporosis as you age. Please avoid and be mindful. I know say we like to season our stew very well, but please, I would prefer seasonings that are either blended by yourself using individual herbs such as thyme, rosemary, curry powder, paprika, and blend them yourself with natural salts, which is pink Himalayan crystal salt or sea salt. Anything else is completely dangerous. Please avoid using MSG and any stop seasonings that you haven't mixed yourself or is not certified organic. My top 3 milks to drink on as a snack. I absolutely love tiger nut. Tiger nut milk is an excellent dairy alternative. It's extremely nutrient packed. It's great for your man's manpower as well. And it's extremely full of protein and energy. My second milk choice is cashew milk. Cashew milk can be made very easily along the same way that almond milk is made. It's a great light tasting alternative and will do you oh so good. My third and final most favorite dairy-free milk alternative is hemp milk. Hemp milk is made from the seeds of hemp. Yes, hemp like the marijuana plant. And no, it will not get you high. If you want to get high, I suggest you speak to Tyrone. I love it, again, because it's packed full of omega-3s and fatty acids, excellent for brain development, and it will make you feel lovely and good inside. Here is my quick recipe that you can use across all examples of dairy-free alternatives. Take either 2 cups of almonds, cashew nuts, hemp seeds, or coconut. Put them inside a blender with 2 liters of spring water. Add a pinch of salt, and I personally like to add a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Blend them all together till fine. I recommend using a strong and powerful blender with a good motor. Strain them through a cheesecloth and it's ready to go. That's how you can make your own nut or plant-based dairy-free milk and avoid inflammation and unnecessary illnesses within your body and your womb. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Esther Ofbar, aka Extra Esther, aka What Kind of Life Is This? Founder and CEO of Alafia Herbs Limited. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more fun facts and great information on healthy living. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.